Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation AMRUT. So this is a government initiated program for development of the 500 cities throughout India to improve the basic services and amenities. The government of India has launched the Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation AMRUT with the aim of providing basic civic amenities like water supply, sewerage, urban transport, parks, playgrounds to improve the quality of the life for all, especially the poor and the disadvantaged group. The focus of the mission is on infrastructure and other services that are required in the cities. This is a direct link to the provision of better services for the citizens. So there will be focus on services like public transportation, sewerage, public more cycle friendly. The purpose of the AMRUT mission is to ensure that every household has access to tapped water with assured supply of water and a sewerage connection. This is very necessary for the good health and sanitation. Increase in amenity value of the city by developing greenery and well-maintained open spaces, for example parks and playgrounds, and also to reduce pollution by switching to public transport or smart transport, constructing facilities for non-motorized transport, for example walking and cycling in the neighborhood will also help in achieving the goal. The government will also focus on training and enhancement of the working capabilities of the urban local bodies. The major project component are water supply, sewerage, septage, stormwater drainage, urban transport, green space, reforms management and support. Capacity building. In that order of priority, the universal coverage of the water supply and sewerage service has first charge in the mission. So the mission will focus primarily in first stage to ensure round the clock water supply and sewerage connectivity. There is a maximum allocation of 2.5% of the project cost for development of park with children and elderly friendly facilities and services. So the government will pump in resources and money for implementing the projects in the throughout the country. The mission covers around 500 cities that include all cities and towns with a population of over 1 lakh with notified municipalities. Total outlay for AMRUT is 50,000 crore for 5 years from financial year 2015 to 2020, and the mission and being operated as a central sponsored scheme. The project fund is divided among the states, union territory in the equitable formula in which 50-50 weightage is being given to the urban population of each state in union territory and the number of statutory towns that are situated in the state. The mission is encouraging and supporting the states in conducting reforms that will improve the financial health of the urban local bodies, delivery of the citizen services, transparency, and cut the cost of the services of providing better services. The ministry has circulated model building bylaws and has advised the state to adopt them, especially its 14 essential features. The ministry is also supporting the state in conduct of credit rating of the mission cities that will help them raise resources from the market. The ministry is also helping them to conduct energy audit of the pumping system in the cities in order to improve the energy efficiency of the infrastructure facilities. The pursuit of the better outcomes will not stop with the provision of taps and sewerage connections to all, universal coverage. Other benchmark will be targeted following a step-by-step process from achieving the benchmark of the that is universal coverage. Such as gradual process of achieving benchmark is called incrementalism. This does not mean that other SLBs service level benchmarkings are less important, but rather the incremental process. SLBs are achieved gradually according to national priorities. In the case of urban transport, the benchmark will be to reduce pollution in cities, while constructions and maintenance of the stormwater drainage is expected to reduce and ultimately eliminate flooding in the cities, thereby making cities resilient to the floods, and floods might be natural or rain. What are the mission components? The main component of the AMRUT consists of capacity building, reform implementation, water supply, sewerage, septic management, stormwater drainage, urban transport, and development of green spaces and parks. During the process of planning, the urban local bodies will strive to achieve some of the smart features in the physical infrastructure component of the city. So what will those components will be? In the water supply segment infrastructure, water supply system include augmentation of existing water supply, water treatment plants, and universal metering for the supply of the water. Rehabilitation of old water systems including treatment plant, rejuvenation of the water bodies especially for drinking water supply and recharging of groundwater, special water supply arrangement for difficult areas, hill and coastal cities including those having water quality problems. For example, arsenic, fluoride rich water resources has to be minimized and we have to provide more treated water. In the sewerage infrastructure, decentralized networked underground sewerage system including augmentation of existing sewerage system and treatment plant will be given more focus. Rehabilitation of the old sewerage system and treatment plants will be also done under this program. Recycling of the water for beneficial purpose and reuse of the wastewater will also be done at the city level. Septage, it is the fecal sludge management, cleaning, transportation and treatment in a cost-effective manner. Mechanical and biological cleaning process of the sewers and septic tanks has to be developed. Recovery of the operational cost in full will also be ensured. Stormwater drainage, this is another area of concern in the urban centers. Construction and improvement of the drainage and stormwater drains are very important to ensure and eliminate flooding of the urban transport. For the urban transport, ferry vessels for inland waterways including port-based infrastructure, buses, footpath, walkways, sidewalk, foot-over-bridge facilities for non-motorized transport, for example bicycle lanes, etc. will be provided. Multi-level parking facilities will be also provided. BRT system will be also developed. Managing green space and parks in the city is another core concern of this plan. Development of the green space and parks with special provisions for children-friendly components will be also ensured through this program. Reform management and support. So under this AMRUT scheme, support structures, activities and funding supports for reforms implementation will be done. Independent reform monitoring agencies will also be hired for improving the capacity. So the local bodies will also ensure capacity building. This has two components, individual and institutional capacity building. The capacity building will not be limited to the mission cities but will be extended to other ULBs as well. Continuation of the comprehensive capacity building programs CCBP after its realignment toward the new missions will also be done. List of the inadmissible components. These are the things that will not be counted in the AMRUT mission. Purchase of the land for projects or project related works, staffing, salaries of both the state and local bodies will not be counted in this scheme. Power, telecom, health and education and wages of the employees will not be counted in the scheme.